Hello, my name is Dan Skipal, and this is my review of The Hitman's Bodyguard. Now, The Hitman's Bodyguard stars Ryan Reynolds as Michael Bryce and Samuel Jackson as Darius Kincaid. One is a bodyguard, a protector, and the other is an assassin, a hitman. And they have to come together despite being mortal enemies to protect one another on this road trip from England to The Hague. The Hague is a judicial court in the Netherlands that deals with European justice and so forth. Now, Ryan Reynolds, we all know he has this new kind of persona as being this quick-witted, funny kind of guy. With Deadpool and whatnot, he's really captured that persona of the character. It's like he was perfectly cast as Deadpool. So he's trying to use that kind of persona, that quick-witted dialogue, that quick with the quips and so forth in this role as well. And of course, we know Samuel Jackson has that persona of being, I don't give a shit, fuck you, and using curse words and all this kind of stuff. So they use their two personas that they have garnered in Hollywood, and they come together in this film. Now we have Gary Oldman, who, in the past, he's played a lot of different kinds of characters and quite a few villains. But this time he plays a dictator by the name of Vladislav Vukovic. Excuse me, that's a mouthful. Vladislav Vukovic, and he's a dictator, and these guys are trying to get him because he is such a bad guy. We have a lot of cameo. We have kind of a lot of supporting characters. I'm only going to name a couple here. Richard E. Grant, he's a guy that Ryan Reynolds protects in the film. And then we have Selma Hayek, who's the over-the-top girlfriend / wife of Darius Kincaid. She's played Sonia Kincaid. Now, she's really out there. I don't think I've ever seen Selma Hayek play this kind of a role. But what this film is really about is the relationship between Ryan Reynolds and Samuel Jackson. And they play up their two personas in this film with a lot of dialogue of quick-witting, one trying to do up the other with the dialogue and the quips and the stuff like that. But there's quite a few action scenes in this film: boat chases, car crashes, you name it. I mean, if you've seen it before, it's in this movie. But I mean, for pure just enjoyment, just having fun, not trying to look too much into the plot or the story or whatnot, or the backstory of any of these characters, it's not a bad film. These two are very enjoyable to listen to, giving each other the back and forth with the dialogue and the quips and some of the things that they say in the film, which, you've seen both of them do this before in previous movies, different kinds of movies that they've been in. So that is the fun part of the movie. And if you're not into this for the action and the starring by Samuel Jackson and Ryan Reynolds, you're probably not going to like this movie. And Gary Oldman and Selma Hayek are also fun, enjoyable characters in the film. So I give The Hitman's Bodyguard a see it. My name is Dan Skipal. This is my review, and you can also follow me at The Best Damn Movie Show. I also have a YouTube channel that does shows called The Top 5 Weekly. Also, I host with my other friends, Stephen and Andrew, the 52 Must-See Movies and Why They Matter. That's a special series. And I do a podcast with my co-host, Vincent Laspada, called The Best Damn Movie Show. So there's plenty of places you can see me.